far away from home is difficult, especially during the Chinese New Year. But Chinese students always have a way of finding comfort to banish homesickness by following traditions. 姐姐 and her friends are preparing food for the New Year's Eve. It is February 15th, and back in China, it is a day that family and friends meet together and have what we call reunion dinner. The New Year's Eve is significant for Chinese. It's probably the only chance in a year for the parents to see their children. Because of the rural holding and rapid urbanization in China, young adults from country tend to looking for opportunities in the big cities. And most of the young adults prefer to leave their children with the elderly in the country. That's why New Year is so important to Chinese. There is a slang in China. The more you eat dumplings, the more money you will make this year. 姐姐 is making dumplings for her first time. Back in China, her grandmother did most of the jobs. But today, 姐姐 is making one of the most important parts of the dumpling, the dough. Just by adding some flour and water, a magic dumpling dough is nearly made. During the Eastern Han Dynasty, Zhang Zhongxing, the center of medicine, invented dumplings for the purpose of curing patients. 2,000 years later, dumplings became the signature dish, also a perpetual tradition in the Chinese New Year. 姐姐 is shaping the dough into a large circle. It is crucial because it means reunion. Chinese dumplings looks like Chinese golden ingot, which was a currency in the old times. Therefore, by eating more dumplings, you will make more money in the new coming year. When the dumplings are waiting for cooked, the reunion dinner is about to start. In a foreign land, it is hard for Chinese students to find the exact same ingredients that their parents used back in home. But they are trying their best to make their reunion dinner as authentic as they'd like it to be. In the middle of the feast, the star of today's dinner is finally cooked. 姐姐 wrapped a surprise into the dumpling earlier. The person who eats the surprise dumpling will be the luckiest person in the new year.
不知道，
比肉还厚。
我包的我没啥比馋，你如果能认出来，
安全。
你们都这么不想吃了，你们放安全。
你是直接单包葡萄多好？
包个肉啊！我看到了。
就是爱吃葡萄干了就成。很蛊惑呀。
然后就是第二天的话，我们一般就是会去外婆家吃饭。然后外婆家的话，就是跟奶奶家不太一样，喜欢自己包饺子做。然后就是饺子里面会放各种各样的花样，像什么枣子啊、硬币什么的。就是其实现在想想是包硬币有点不卫生，但是那个时候对于小时候的我们来说，就是从饺子里面吃到钱是一件非常开心的事情。在这儿的话，感觉是因为都是同学嘛，团结在一起，像是聚集在一起排解乡愁的一种方式，就是大家聚在一起都很开心，也可以就是忘了跟爸爸妈妈就是相隔千里呀，那些不开心什么的事情。
我嘛，苗面搞事体就是，感觉有点像我年纪。
While Jie and her friends are having their reunion dinner, Wan Ling and her students are preparing for the stage. It's been 18 years since Wan Ling moved to the UK. She is a dance teacher majored in Chinese traditional dancing. Wan Ling Dancing School is extremely famous, particularly in British Chinese community. She and her students were invited to Trafalgar Square for Chinese New Year celebration before. And today, they were invited by Sheffield Chinese community to perform traditional dancing in the New Year's Eve. When the auditorium is gradually full of people, the show is about to start. For Wan Ling, dancing is not simply a living job. It's in her veins, in her blood. It became part of herself. Dancing made who she is today. Unlike Chinese international students in the UK, Wan Ling can't go back to China anytime she wants. She had to apply Chinese visa because today she's holding a British passport. Overloaded jobs during the Chinese New Year and complicated visa application process makes it much harder for her to come home.
很久很久了，我最后一次好像是2005年，这多少年？13年。在我小时候，舞蹈对我来说是一个，我只知道好像是我必须要去做的事情。但现在目前，因为人在不停的变嘛，然后在国内，在我长大了，舞蹈成了我的一个职业，然后现在舞蹈可能成了我的缩影，因为在英国我好像只剩下舞蹈了。
For Wan Ling, dancing is the only way to release her stress and pressure. It is a way for her to feel connected to her home country. For all of these years, she thinks wherever her heart is at peace, it is her home. This is not only a documentary for Jie and Wan Ling. This is a documentary, also a reminder for people who's been far away from home, can't spending time with their families.
放学路打闹嬉嘻哈，田埂间流水哗啦啦，我们就一天天长大，天梦中大白兔碾压， 也幻想神仙科学家。白墙上你字简笔画，我们就一天天长大。四季过老，梧桐发芽，沙堆里有宝藏和他。上板凳搭起一个家。